guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm just going to explore my shed and show you some tackle and some bits and pieces because I've been stuck at home for the last week with COVID. I haven't actually caught COVID, but I was a close contact, so I got to stay home for 7 days. So I'll just show you a few bits and pieces around the shed, and hope you enjoy the video. Alright, as you can see, there is a whole pile of tackle up there. Bits and pieces of everything, really. Spare lures. God, just lures and lures and lures and lures. But I'll go through a few of them now and show you which ones are which. Alright, first thing to go through is my hard body lures. What do we got here? We got a bit of everything, really. This is pretty much my favourite sort of lure, is the old Rapala. Some big chunky ones there. What's this one? I think it's a Yo-Zuri of some sort, but a lot of these lures I predominantly use for salmon. As you can see, I think that's another Yo-Zuri. And a lot of Rapalas in there. Also got these, what are they? Halco, they're a slid dog. I haven't actually used these yet. Hence why they're nice and shiny and brand new. They're pretty cool. Then a few more Rapalas in there. All X-Wraps. They're the long cast ones with the single hooks. A few different types there. What's the one? This one. It's a bit different. Very heavy lure. They're really good for casting. A little bit expensive, but that's okay. A couple of small ones there. Got this little, what's this one? Jerk bait. Another Rapala one. And in here is basically, God, assorted bits and pieces of everything from over the years, which I haven't thrown away. So lots of Halco lures. What else we got in here? Don't know what. All like barra lures, which I had up north from like 10 years ago. Didn't catch any barra with, but basically they sit there and collect dust, but I can't let go of them because I love them. Alright, next lures I've got in the collection is the old metal lures. A lot of these are predominantly metal jigs, which I don't really use too much. This one here, I think I caught a really big jewfish on one time I went out. It was a 10 kilo Dewey. I'm not sure as to the brand of that one, but like I say, a lot of these are brand new, haven't even been used. I really like these ones. These are the Shimano Octo jig. They're really cool. I like them. I feel like they would just catch fish, but haven't really had a chance to use them either. But yeah, like I say, got to get out in the boat and get out deep, which doesn't really happen too often. Alright, so have a look at these few little tackle boxes I've got here. Pull these ones down. Alright. Take a little seat here and have a look at these ones. Alright, what go? This is the bream fishing one. I think I've shown this little collection on a few videos before, but basically just heaps of little minnows, different types, mainly atomic. I think I've got some what is in there, some Berkeley ones, some bent minnows, just assorted bits and pieces basically. And the favourite of them all in regards to bream lures is this thing, is the old mussel lure. That thing is a weapon, and I bought these online off a dude on Instagram called Outback Brimmer Baits, but they don't look like they would do good, but this thing is really good. You just pop it like under snags, let it flutter down, and the brim just come out and smash it. It's sick. It's a good lure. Alright. And this one again is just basically random bits of everything. There's a few good lures in there, a few good Rapalas in there. I just love Rapala, and a heap of messed up bloody well I think that, yeah, they're TT lure blades. They're all mixed together, but I've never caught anything on a blade. I'd love to catch one on a blade. But yeah, basically all the lures I'm not using at the moment get thrown in this little thing and put on the shelf. But that's okay. I love lures. Alright, and this one is mainly little stick baits for whiting. Got this one here. I think that's the first one I ever got. Never caught anything on it. It's pretty chunky, really. It might be a bit too big for whiting, but I had no idea what I was selecting at the time. But I have a lot of these sugar pens. These are really good lures for whiting. As you can see, whoop, different types, and they've all got these little assist hooks on the back there. Little whiting come sucking the bait off the top of the water. They smash that and get hooked by the assists. Same as this little fellow. I think that's a little prawn sort of lure. What else we got in here? I think this is a Daiwa one. Some Daiwa, some sort of slippery dog or something like that. I think that's another sugar pen. A couple of random brim lures there. What are these ones? A couple of little atomic. I don't really use these ones. Could possibly use them for anything. For herring, tailor, maybe some brim. Not sure. These lures don't get used too often. But again, a nice little collection. And this one, what do we got here? A few random bits and pieces. A few Halco poppers, a few Halco slices. Don't know what that one is. Little small slid dog there. That could be good for salmon or tailor or something. Another little Halco slice. The old Halco. Halco is the oldest brand. I love Halco. From since I was a little kid, they've always just been the greatest. Like this lure, the old twisty. This thing's just, yeah, is great. Piece of metal sliced up, bit of shiny stuff on it, treble on the back. Just, it's a weapon, really. A lovely lure. Alright, let's have a look at all these little plastics I got sitting here. Got all random spare ones, which I use from time to time, but we'll grab them and we'll have a look at them if I can actually grab them. Oh, see how we go. Oh my god, there's so many. Alright, what have we got here? Some power baits, little minnows, pink lemonade. These ones are really good for herring and stuff like that. I love Berkley. Berkley's my favourite brand at the minute. Real nice, I wouldn't say a hard plastic, but firm enough to like easily rig on your plastic. What have I got here? Some more power grubs, more Berkley lures. They're really good for brim, bit of everything really. Solid lure. What do we got here? Squidgies. Squidgies have sort of disappeared. They're still on the shelf and stuff like that, but an Australian brand by I think Steve Starling and I think Ian Bush, I think he's all bushy. But yeah, these guys were pioneers in plastics back in the day. But yeah, really good, real light, small ones for using like anything, whiting, little small flathead and stuff like that. These ones found in the random box at the fishing store. Haven't really used them, but yeah, pretty sure they would catch fish. And old Z-Man are always reliable. Little curly tail ones, little grubs, they do very good. More squidgies, squidgy fish. I haven't actually used these ones yet, but yeah, you can have a look at them. They're just really good looking lures. Definitely catch the fish. More wrigglers, or squidgies again. Pretty cool. Z-Man, more grubs. I love my grubs, especially for fishing for brim. Some more grubs there in the Shimmer Pearl. And these ones are actually a local brand. I'm pretty sure they're a local brand by a dude in Buster, in the town that I live in. He actually, this is his his brand, Razor Edge. I think they sell them predominantly at what's the tackle store called? Two Oceans, I think it is. But yeah, nice little crustacean looking plastic called the Bruce. I'm pretty sure they catch a bit of everything. What else we got here? More power baits, power shrimps. Got some scented ones here. I haven't really used much of the scented ones. A few of them. More of the old pink lemonade ones. Also got fork minnow. They're pretty cool, Berkeley ones. Got a few nice skippy on these lures. They're pretty cool. Same again, different colour. But yeah, that's a bit of the small soft plastics that I use. Alright, this is what I like to store my soft plastics in, is the old Shimano carry case. Nothing in it at the moment, but normally there's a little hard little case like this one here. I can just show you. Little Shimano one that just slips in there like that, which you can carry all your jig heads and stuff in. And then to the side you can zip this open. You can keep all your different plastics and all these different plastic sheets. But yeah, like I say, in there's all different random plastics. These ones are really good. I went out to the Warren River and got a heap of redfin perch on these. I guess they thought they were like little marron or something like that, so they got smashed. And then again, more of the old power grubs, more power grubs, more power grubs. Not sure what that one is. And then some squidgies, little crustacean looking lures. More Z-Man, curly tails, whatever you call them. But yeah, lots of good lures in there. Alright, what else we got on the shelf? Oh, got a couple of these shimmer shrimps by Berkeley, and they, well, I haven't actually caught anything on these yet, but look at them. Like if I was a fish, I'd want to smash that. That's a really good looking lure. I haven't really committed with these just yet, but they're still in the packet, but I'm pretty sure they'll get annihilated by brim. Anything, maybe even a whiting. Whiting would smash that for sure. Very good looking lures. Can't wait to give them a go. Alright, what have we got in this one? This one's basically assorted medium-sized plastics. Got rid of everything in here. Got the old the power prawn. It's a good little lure. I love these. Look at that. How could you not want to eat that? Perfect little prawn lure. More Berkeley stuff. What's this one? I'm sure this one, little sort of shad lure. Cool little one there. Some more power prawns. I just love the prawns. Smaller version there. Some grubs as well. Some power grubs. Nice little shimmery tail there. When that floats through the water, it just flatters around. That's pretty cool. And again, just more prawns. I love me prawns. I just feel like when that's flying through the water, how could you not eat that? But yeah, lots of assorted jig heads through here. Again, predominantly TT Lures jig heads. Yeah, I don't really use these too much because I don't really catch too many huge fish. But yeah, lots of sick lures in there. Alright, a few squid jigs here. A few different types. I do like my whites. Oop, little pink one there. I think they're predominantly around the 3.5 gram. Another nice red and white one there. Got this really old Yo-Zuri. I think I've had that for like, God knows, 10-15 years. It's really old now. And the last one is like that. Little tiger prawn looking thing. God, if I was a squid, I'd absolutely annihilate that. I haven't been squidding in ages. Need to get there more often. But yeah, that's a few of the squid jigs I got. Alright, now on to the poppers. I haven't really caught anything really on poppers, but again, the old Halco. The old Halco. Look at it, this thing's brand new, hasn't even been used. I think I bought a lot of these when I went up north one time. Again, smaller versions of the actual Halco popper there. I think it's called a Rooster. A couple of them there. Another pink and shiny one there. And what are these? These aren't popper. These are more of a stick bait. This is a slid dog. More slid dogs. Another Halco popper there. What else we got now? A few more random ones I think I've gotten free from fishing magazines. Another Halco Rooster popper. God, I love Halco. Halco's the best brand. But yeah, haven't really caught much fish in the poppers, but I would love to. Alright, what else we got? This is the old hook selection. God, we've got so many hooks, heaps of swivels, a few spare trebles, but basically all my hooks that I ever get are mustard. I don't know why. I just grew up with mustard. I think they're really good hooks. It's one of my favourites, the old hoodlum. Really good for live bait fishing, sticking an old herring on there or something like that. Really good. Alright, what else have we got up in here? We got the old Richter lures, the old plug. I've never used this lure, but this apparently is a really good lure for salmon, but never used it. It's been sitting in the packet for a couple of years now, which is a bit unfortunate. What else we got up here? These big ass Nomad lures. I actually got a couple of these from a guy who was a lure designer. I drew a picture and I put it up on Instagram, and he saw my picture and he wanted to use the picture for his dad's, I think it was his fish business or like whatever it was, and he sent me a heap of lures, and these were a couple of lures that I got from that, which is pretty cool. They'd be good up north or something. Jeez, look at the size of that. Huge fish would eat that for sure. There's a couple of fishing bags that I use. They're cheapy from BCF. And what else we got here? The old life vest that I take out with me when I go on a precarious rock missions and stuff like that, just to be safe. And the old Rapala bag, which I take out in the big missions. I fully load this thing up. It's really heavy. It's a pain in the ass actually, to be honest, but real sick bag. Lots of pockets, lots of bits and pieces on it. Very handy. Alright, and leader time. I use predominantly Black Magic. These are pretty much all Black Magic leaders. Again, I don't know why. I just bought it and I've stuck with the brand because it's good. I think it's a New Zealand brand. Got a few other little smaller ones here for brim fishing and stuff like that. This one I've been using heaps for brim fishing actually. The old Shimano Osea or Chea, however you pronounce it, but that's a sick leader. Fluorocarbon. Very good. But yeah, Black Magic is the one for me. Alright, another thing I always take out fishing is me camera. The old Canon. This thing's been through the wars, but still a solid camera. I think it's got a bit of a scratch on the actual lens itself, but still very good. Just rig that up on the old tripod and take a few snaps just to prove that I've actually caught a big fish. But yeah, very good camera. I've had that for like, God knows, 12 years now. Very dirty, lots of scratches on it, but still takes really good pictures. What else we got here? A couple of GoPros. Real old one, which I got from Canada like 6 years ago. Don't really use that one. Too old now. Got this other one here. I think that's a 7, I think. Hero 7. But I broke it. I thought there was a reset button on the side, but it turns out it was the microphone. I stuck a hook in it and broke it, but it still takes good footage. And the one I'm filming with now was a Hero, what is it? Hero 8 Black. This one's really good. Voice commands, all the fruit in it. Sick camera. Also came across this big blob of crap in the fishing gear. Looks like a bloody science experiment, but all the plastics have melted and fused into one. But there's a good lure in there, the old Rapala. I don't know what that is, but I need to pull that apart and clean that up, because that's a good, nice lure, especially for salmon. That's what the heat does down here in summertime, just melts everything in the shed. No good. Look at that, it's like 4 plastics and a lure combined into one. No good. Alright, what else we got in here? We got the old spear gun, old Rob Allen Sniper 900. I don't really get out spearfishing too much, but this is a really good spear gun to have on you. Old Rob Allen, he's always faithful. What else we got? Oh, flippers, get the flippers out if I can. Got a pair of these, the old Cressy. What are they? The old Gara Professional, but nice big long ones for flipping around. A bit bent, a bit abused, haven't been out for a while, but very good fins. These are always handy to take out fishing with you. Is a pair of binoculars. Just for searching for stuff, looking at headlands, making sure you don't want to walk too far, etc, etc. Looking at things out far, like birds, salmon, whatever. Always handy to have a good set of binoculars on you. Got these last Christmas, I think it was, but yeah, these are sick. I'm hell happy with these. Alright, another video done. Yeah, that's my lure collection. Tour of the shed. It's very small. I'm building a house right now, and I'm gonna build a massive shed, and I'm gonna have all my stuff in there. I'm gonna have the ultimate fishing shed, essentially. Can't wait. It's gonna be a while now, maybe around Christmas time, but yeah, I'll give you another tour then. Massive ultimate fishing shed, and that'll be sick. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and get some ideas with some lures and stuff like that. And yeah, tight lines.